na metie on social media abofra bi a oyo ba na metie na mera ho akolanse ne maame ne papa wuye na oni bebi o so okọ no nko owo SHS or something school be basa na okọ re bi ho say oy carpenter okọ training chain na abrante wo hu ababawa oni abofra yo fa no oni ne woye oni bebi obekọ ni bi obeda owo first
girl no
go
Volta region
me tie sa stop
I say me ko fa voice le ba
very chilling
owo second owo third ni nyina no se don mesanko school obenya school fees no so try papa no ho a ko be wo 10 was me rua edima pa free education mako school and the girl is somewhere.
Yes,
there are a lot of stories about this. Hey, because you home for so self education, my home some few years to come. Ghana, people will be producing of quality. Inti, yeah, koto abay. Crawford be bisa question. Yes, our presentation. Be brena bisa yes any mom no ehusika akosa de we mu. Ana yeah koto abano. Dishin ben ye kujina so dia koto. Ana accounts ben also kufuado. Obeye mo mai. Ene de koto so aba.
Yeah.
Free education nyina na. Sika sen na dia kurom. Nkwala sen na enya fa so ben na nti wo sa presentation e chiro and gives an idea. Sika we kwa ha we say allocation budget ni pay produce omni. O she first. Yamfa education in itself.
Mr. Sante say when you challenge ka krent we dey akrobe ebeba ti ebehwe.
Your government commitment to education as a percent of GDP. For the last 7 years, about 4%. For the last 7 years, government commitment to education as a percent of GDP.
Okay.
7%, 4% averagely for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
Now, OSHA funding over the period of buying or their free education. Not about, me fan say the donor funding the echo form. It's now buying 2017 3.5. A article form in 2024 2.4. HSS say international organization and for sika no found near free education also not generative you are buying so no humu sadi wam de sibling so de member modiam na de kowie enti about 95 of education funding if you domestic aya na buying for the fee.
Wow.
96%.
Okay, abba.
96%. You know there. Enrollment in secondary education 100,000. I'll call the next one. Somewhere 2017. Today, 1.4 million Ghana. I mean 20 million.
But you need
yes.
Aha.
What should the expenditure buyers spend for the last period from or start year be say 9.9 billion. Are benefiting Kuala 5.7 over the period in terms of benefits ayenya from this. Now oko baka oko other one your education budget as a percentage of GDP. Now UNESCO our benchmark on the next one.
Okay, Pacho move ko
Some benchmark now say a buy beer our education sector. I also wunya education budget as a percentage of your GDP.
Yeah, UNESCO follow this hard number.
I will say what the time between 4 to 6%. That range, you know.
Okay.
Share years in university free education. I mean, at Ankasa. You call just probably 3.9, no cry 4, almost 4. Then I range between 4. Actually, I'm only showing commitment of a buying in terms of this.
Okay.
Now you will be government expenditure, so where GDP. The government expenditure, so I'll call the next one now. Who share a buying more education as a percentage of government expenditure. UNESCO so benchmark. All the time was about 15 to 20%. So I range also them. ya ban am say aban all the time or the same range years nyina or your education when you nyina people 18 it be a 20 borderline all the time na obisa say free education ko sika we no the education financing in Ghana education financing Osha we call the next one now where we are in terms of finance education Abaninya government expenditure 67.7 in terms of government ahoɔden aban education education.
Okay.
Yeah, oil reserve gold oil you two no. A move best 6.7 and a core into education.
Okay.
Get fund about 10.20 in a core education.
Okay.
Donor funding just 4% pay. IGF Internal Generated Fund education 11.5%.
Not just a largely a binary sika Ghana had
96%.
Wow.
Domestically abandoned. I feel called the free education. So over the years, about 3 decades ago, Obekai education initiatives I buy over the period. You started Northern Scholarship Scheme. I buy the Northern Scholarship Scheme in the northern region of Ghana. I buy Nekrofoko School free enough.
Yes. MAHAMA Kobi.
Good. I will say a chance for you when you share near I see any impact as I know initiative interventions have back over the years. Any for so in years intervention, not that compare the free education intervention by into free education intervention my. But the first one there was some the Cocoa Boss Scholarship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, course come say maybe na me be mamobi. In your secondary school education improvement project and also by any work construction of community day secondary school and also by rolling out of professional learning community model schools. Obekai progressively free SHS policy for day student. Now I say every time be an on 400. That time was I think NDC. They were paying 36 cedis for the day instead of 400. I feel besides our interventions when you know the impact near then I come by. The next one so show the impact of government interventions. So you see you know the impact ni. Anko baby bebre. Enrollment na ntimi nko.
Okay, my who say was enrollment in public secondary schools 2007-2008 there
proud to.
Okay.
20 intervention we buy.
Yes.
Into ye share sa interventions na buy no. Na impact I buy ni.
Any 2016-2017.
Anko
proud to implementation of free SHS.
Good.
Okay. Proud to that.
Figures in any.
Hey.
Na nko. Into ye share free education buy.
Prof, because of benefit of listeners no both figures we are saying.
Enrollment in public SHS increased from 397,000 to 2007.
Okay.
2008 academic year.
Yes.
Maybe a cosi any.
Okay.
Me check picture amma here for who say before intervention we ever bano. In fact, so as intervention first ne buy no. Enoni.
Okay.
Transition was 6% 2016. Omo ifi JHS. Echo SS. Na intimi nko na nimbebre.
But then you're saying
67%.
Yeah. As at 2017. 2016. Yes. Yes, 2016.
Intervention by no and no who impact and
no resource no. Okay.
I feel a banner watching we say we now call the next one. Or show major education interventions are by way at the buy. God on any free education kwana free SHS kwana by the buy or the 4 or the capitation grants.
Okay.
Free SHS program or the feeding grant to special schools or the Ghana school feeding program. 4 major interventions. I feel sika course are the that's adios
between 2017 and now.
Sikako.
Okay.
To bekai on this day aban we beka say 2017 or launch free education. Now the purpose no or set to lift financial burden off parents first thing. So wofo or how mo come nyina no me yi sa bed na fi mo so. Na sa time kola ye bie no mo be school heart-rending anxiety that accompanied the beginning of every school term. How funny up top her. You could chase away. You could chase. That's the purpose of free education. And then buy. Sikase nakum. You heard the target. Not free education and target anything. Also be cheer admission fee free. Or be ensure access to education say are improving. Expand infrastructure to match. You be share for internet adults no. There are pictures of major infrastructures aba. Yes, I almost said those. Or say obe absorb cost we nyina. Admission fee. Those are saying huge.
Admission fee, maintenance fee, school uniforms.
Obey uniforms, house dress, school clothes, PE kit, medical, and now call medical examinations. The
boarding.
Very expensive. We need targeting it. We no say I did we better no be kai criticism by. Na yem pese ye kai tie for ya be brave. But I say to play back because you say in Ghana for any refi. Say to them say refi. You should criticism by about this policy.
Okay.
And in some I can found. Obe call the next one. Obe who say at this period, she and some anthropomorphic policy. NDC are running 47 anti-free SHS adverts. 47. Now you share the green one. MAHAMA said in 2016, Ghana must not implement free SHS on a whimsical promises of a desperate politician.
Yes.
Many countries have failed. Obi say a joke. Gimmick. And then we show pictures nibia. What be say a gimmick. In terms of who's slicing.
Yes.
Now, yent mean kind in be chamfoni kakra wa ha. She other ones a buy. Or call the next one. Yen share MAHAMA 2017. Lala Sulala free SHS. Will fail. Former president on President Primary said Akufo-Addo free SHS is not working. And the green one, it can only happen in 20 years time. Not possible. And then we pictures maybe. Afi share interventions when you know. Sa free SHS near a buy impact as an intervention in Kwan. They about the next one. The impact of the intervention. The next one. Now, Osha, Ose. Oh, and Uncle Bob, you know, say, and I'll come back.
Okay, Mr. Bacho, come back.
Prof. Peter saw Pentiana, the man away.
Okay.
They open slice, no.
First one.
I'll go on.
Prof.
Yeah.
First one.
What would I say?
First one.
Peter, my prof, read it.
Fellas, quite you for so
no.
The national chairman of NDC, Edda Fosampofu, also on the 18th December 2018, said double track system is causing teenage pregnancy.
That's very rich. Very, very rich coming from him.
I want to know, Nijo.
Okay. And the back was saying Felix Kwacho Fuso on May 14, 2018, had this warning for the government. You can't use oil money to fund free SHS. Wow. But if you use oil money, at the amount of one school.
You see,
okay.
I am not your kaka home or so maybe. Or call the intervention in partner banner. Or since its inception. Or we call the next one that one. Since its inception from 2017, 2018, academic enrollment from 800 and something thousand. Now you're rooming 1.4 million in the last academic year.
892,000 in 2016. They say enrolling 1.4 million 2022-2023 academic year.
830. Well, okay, 2017, 2018 from this year.
Yeah.
And so be MPP communicated via SAS license.
Yes. 2016 on 813.
Yeah.
But we know 2017, 2018 from 882.
And no quiet interventions, all the past 3 decades interventions together. But just one intervention, maybe I could do. Average enrollment, averagely, 400,000. Now, OSHA prior to 2021-22.
Prior to that.
Yes.
Prior to that.
You see, almost over TVETs, TVIs, I can be good. Okay, the other one. Also, police now cover TVIs at 139. Bring a total number to this figure. Enrollment statistics now. If you want to impact, we be saying say sika sen akom. Now, you call the free finance, the budget allocations. Now, call the next one now. Amount enrollment records over the period 2029-2020. Total placed in Kuala. On say you will be placing Kuala first. No, be say more hina ye enroll here. Until first one 424, 220 something. And ye place you on. A move 362 and the Timiko realm. It is a difference na wo hono. And a wo figure na wo hono. In fact, it's 62,000 in Kuala and then to me you place here, but don't want to enroll it. In 2-year division, now we say percentage place but not enrolled. 15%. Shesa line na kusi 2022-23. It is our enrollment, no percentage place but enrolled, no, not enrolled, no. Ever form, no. Just say abani absorbing in Kuala Bebre into the school, about to 2%, and you place so much went to enroll 2%. Should tell you where corner sikane de echo. Anytime I place an enrollment and also air corner, you are looking for funding to support. That will lead you into another discussion. Yensha gender parity index. Gender. I can say a man on TV and I share Minister for Education. Currently, Ofan Kuala very 100 and I say a muchum 50-50. Yes.
50-50.
I can science now was obi and pay. And then collect you some science courses more than business. That's right. And the arts.
Mama say mo pay me need data. Me send them mama. Me need data. Tim pa dia mo send data ma me mama.
Oh, abua. Blackmail.
Me need data. Me send it. Me need data.
Go down data and get to my open.
Hey, me we say pa enwa me mebo eh that lumba no pempem mo do me pempem mo time ye to aba wa lusi za ho mama do fugu abonte hwe me hey asembedi prof patron data this na za ho patron ye to aso a gender parity index ni
50-50 say
Emma 50 member 50
say cry eya kosro more
Emma na ya sa member no ho
teenage pregnancy na fi never
for example good
affiliation in terms of regional enrollment you pick just those areas Savannah Nasifo to see enrollment over the period. Bono East almost 88%. Upper West enrollment almost 89 point something. Good. In terms of enrollment, regional basis, 67 if you're Volta, if you're Western, North, Upper East, Ahafo, Savannah, Northern East, and OT. Look at enrollment statistics over the period.
Free education 419.
Get Accra, Jamestown, even Jamestown, Crampo.
No, original source of
Okay, Prof. I was a benefit of one more multi radio nintino. Yen go through Adiwi, Yegeka. Say, we call a phrase such as by regional enrollment statistics. Bono East, 88%. Upper West, 89%. Volta region 76%, Western North 77%, Upper East 92%, Ahafo 82%, Savannah 94%, Northeast 94%, Oti region 84%. Nashanti way. Okay.
Because you know enrollment is huge.
Okay. Okay.
The areas are in those days.
That what formula?
Now pick it up.
Correct. But you to aso.
Yeah, percentage of Nkwala Enya is per core subjects, English language, science, the greatest science, math, social science. Look at the percentages. 2015, 2016, now by my. Should be read in the one, the first one, English language, the lowest of this administration, AF 46.79. The lowest, that's what was English language, 2018.
Maths.
No, the first one.
English language. 46.79%. That was 2018.
That was the lowest. And no cry higher than 2015.
Hey. Abuja for many Professor Azigbo na tell you din komo no. Wa mo hwe muti radio so no. Ni etwamfo nyini bi e wa said ma obia nko Facebook and I say YouTube and I could be a movement TV na kohwe mfonyini no wo so. It doesn't lie. Source no Ghana Education Service. And a prof Ediaba. Na do watch ni say nkra koye ensosho a A1 to C6 pass mark no. Ye no English language, integrated science, mathematics, and social studies. Now English language and of first. 2015 nkra mo koye ensosho mo pass mark e will be omumunya between A1 and C6 no. Now 45.2%. 2016 equal 51.6%. 2017 equal 52.24%. 2018 equal 46.79%. 2019 equal 49.06%. 2020 a jump equal 57.34%. 2021 by 54.08%. 2022 equal 60.39%. 2023 equal 73.11%. Integrated science 2015 na 28.7%. Free SHS ebaye the ewo form kra between 2017 and 2023 no 50.48%. 2016 na 48.35%. Jomahama dijaye no na 48. Okwa mathematics 2015 na 32.4%. Free SHS baye the ankrana anya the crowd the compare 32.4%. Your mama menya 25 na the ankrana anya the crowd 38.15%. Then na a sompa of Bahama hold 33.12%. But under Nanado the wamanya the crowd 38.15%. 2023 omukunya 62.23%. Social studies 2015 Jomahama did 57.4 and at 2016 54.55%. Free SHS ebaye the enkrano anya de 42.52%. The enkrano ya de pa 2023 76.76%. So the question is we catch will say free SHS baye enkrano pass ya pacho sini who was it data e wo no draw pacho prof to aso.
Okay, thank you. 2023 results is the best in 9 years. And figures in Chantro. Share in terms of this budget allocations.
Okay.
2017, 2018, all the way to 2023.
Yes.
Sika call your allocation different from the expenditure near was spending. Share a buy near one and so a few be a beswan. Mediska we ever to free education echi policy inception in 2017 also the 400 million never to her and or increase every year be allocations you know 1 to something billion over 2021 about from allocations you know can't if you COVID
yeah
a sample page 2022 and about 2.9 billion and economy now what share allocations are we know ubi sounds and abane actual expenditure so yes
say sky will chat to her and sky or the coy
first one also the 400 something I feel started policy nanka si kan kasa or the coy more than no try to her for the first year because policy be all start here a holding womb to me transfer the 400 I made the 480 excess of 880 something time and no increase to 1 point something 3 in 2018 or your koya to 2019 about 2021 year picky and 2023 and there was a decline share allocation a decline
about form
sana actual is so a decline because I want for is the same thing and share a hodin about way at their shame over the period from 400 something million all the way to 1 point something billion.
And I just say was started 2017 no according to Minister of Education data Professor Zibwedi ekika boom no and that's why a professor into what the year to us was a source authors computation from Ministry of Education look as one kunya data ekika boom 2017 no about the 480 million in the shame 2018 a jump who cost papa 1.13 billion 2019 1.280 billion 2020 1.4 billion 2021 1 billion and what the shame sanity patch yankoso
I feel what we no no bisa say inflation so boma abana expenditure so it is saying because yes I estimation obisa say inflation to Ghana Statistical Service to pick inflation rate over the record next one no obon say near buying a car so be no obisa say a nominal terms no real value no sanity
okay
we hu shada nye e be the picture so the inflation for a factor near expenditure na and na so be na send a real values no
we na message the man ko for na bro money so
into a shot. You find the on a top and two baby. Red one.
Okay.
In terms of nominal value, from 2017 to 2023, now I increase it to 339% increase in terms of allocations. But all the inflation to TFIMA, the real value, about 443.
And you're bad.
And you're bad.
You're bad.
Good.
You're bad.
Now we are wako you can say a budget expenditure no you call the next one or where the budget against expenditure no difference so you're afraid be execution rate has a commitment level of a buying between your budget and your actual or commitment in sanity a holding send ultimately share also obey my budget no first year 2017 no 400,000 400 million and an actual amount of spending saying 480 the difference buy no 80 just say was spending more than or cast obey into share execution level a beyond 100%.
Yes
just say wakona nim dia why more than so or say
oh yeah ayabro so
na yebisa team be Chelsea na I will say Jose Mourinho on kobo match yebisa no team performance no net saying also a beyond 110 100 over 100 there's a one more demo
abroso na apostle the team until Peter
Oh, sir.
Say Peter Kotokuni. As to Marino Ebe Kochi has a full car. My support to her. And yet, damn, move on to me.
Oh, I see. Who said? Only a Kumakra.
All right, Professor, yeah, wrap up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Into Basha, the 2018. Share execution rate. Then share execution rate.
Yes.
99.3%. It'll be a tip bar for lowest.
57.
57. And not a record it.
Yeah.
So the execution rate from 76 to 57.6. As we speak now, let me say 2023, 86% execution rate.
Prof, with the Kaminya Walecha Hola, Kami my assignment. Kaminya Walecha Hoa Kami assignment pa say we what you do how many years 8 years. Me basaka unya 2012 to 2016 at the same.
Oh,
budget expenditure and execution rate under John Dramani Mahama. Me besa wunya ya no so mami. Now we just can send it to her and I send eventually we tua. Actually,
I would be someone or say assignment prof sika sen
assignment o dey
prof na age no mo ye ko jiska number
na and me
send data crowd
who catch say we need data.
yes.
Oh man,
hey, let
me go for them you.
No, yeah go. Small job
movement send up with your from.
Debio, me manya lecture what my man assignment to.
No, but the problem was me was strike.
Oh, Prof, you had me. Oh, goodness. All right, Professor. Yes. Patrol and roll my time into
Capitation grants.
With the roll the pictures in money shad wine. Which means we have to come back to this. And I'm a boy. And I'm not my next week's a prof for Hanmona. Yes, I have a part, right?
The question is, how long do you should because we're extensive work power. The ministry itself will not be able to produce something.
An industrial secret. Why an rapid?
The manco, where senior secondary school, where pictures and Kasa. I walk Okosha, infrastructure development at the secondary school level.
Baby, I walk. Who are
dance Peter Krum,
Northern District.
Is your pet agotime? Kwabnakwa.
Hey,
all these projects.
Yes.
Where second SHS?
Yes.
Now could share those days in Nuasi and in Crawford and Titibre. Look at this number of projects. Just one key initiative. Look at the names. Maybe a SAR project when you know. And at TVET.
Now, Prof, what's our do Ghana National Digital Literacy Project?
On top of what's Kakra.
Tobacho, Jawaki 12 because
technical regional seminar. Share regions.
Medasi.
Summary of Technical Institute.
Yes.
Share Upper West 15. Upper East. Figures now. Total 261. Number of institute per regions.
Wow.
And you say free education is gimmick. No. Uncle overcall.
You say my love for Professor Bia send me a DV. Na as one kafa hon there. I just say was a professor, we academic. But a dear prof will dear yen level.
Before and now.
Yeah.
Where was East Legon? Applied Technical East Legon.
Yes.
First century facilities. Before and now.
Upgrade and research.
Upgrade. We upgrade on that.
Ashama Technical Vocational Institute. St. Paul Technical. Where were you now?
I St. Paul. Oh, Madam Bako. Or Saber
share videos, Nibia. Maybe later on, the videos of some of the things. Kumau Technical Institute.
Yes.
Before, this was a building. In New York, it's a gimmick. 20 years and send a benya side way. That should tell you.
In fact,
look at achievement. But on check a craft.
But Otobasa, but when you lost to Bessa about the time, just that the year brush we know.
90 some total number of beneficiaries as at the end of September.
19,062.
In terms of females, in terms of males.
Hey,
13,000.
5,179.
Ghana Tibet Watcher Project.
Sure, about young lady.
Electrical installation.
Usha video be a robotic aeroplane. Videos maybe. You'll be surprised. Yes. Uncle, it's a time into skills development funding. Cut initiatives. Ghana Digital Literacy Projects. And no Ministry of Education. You'll get all this. Look at this. What's that? Problem with MPP and
Ministry.
But to be fair, what show Niama will be a projects be on some occasions, but consistency.
Some TV stations.
It's a matter of consistency. Who say? Because na your core program na make say your problem angle for free education as they say yam belly a parent
your core baby a omoka
me sir
yam belly
on said the same build them, give them the bill so na omo hu expenditure build them
yes
so na omo hu na what you am
and a problem into akola ne ba fie no okita bill no dey ba fie.
Yeah,
parents, you seem good to you. Go on, now make us say. I have here. But the last.
Hey, I was them.
And I was wrong.
At the same university.
A lot.
Print color.
See, I can't answer we have say we've been testing.
How do you school no?
Until we can say go down. MPP government under this administration can better manage. We can better manage free education. We have to do everything possible to protect free education. Everything possible.
Stronger than appetite.
Go on.
All right. Yeah, me say. Yeah, the way the here. Na Professor Bodin and ready. The one by no. It's a magic. It's a magic. Na Prof. A brewery semenchiao. Ba mebo ba kudin ya ma me Reverend Dr. Joyce Aye wo se enko baby na wa connect ho eti wo no enko baby nye late enso na we pa de wo se e late wo ya e justified na yakopon hrawo enkofo bebre enko so mo wo se the best question ba ko se be pe wan obi amo wo pa say no expect people in academia say omonye people who have data, who can analyze data and put data into a proper perspective. And that was what happened to these babies. Next week, no. So prof for town, when I was a form for an call ya. You best sign a number. Ne ya babetua and cobonoso. It yes, prof, you do be see out.
Go on,
prof.
One time, more comedy.
And when you prof, you better pronoun.
Say any movement TV. Aha, science and data. Say the chairman to be.
Yes.
Yeah, what come on. Atem Didier.
Debbie.
Aha no and Didier Atemoha.
What do you benefit?
Facts and figures.
Then I win your frat.
It's for Ghanaians to judge.
Yeah.
Between Omo presenting no cray no omo mo chonto ayi
hwe plain hwe na atu fan oh you better kwa remedials etu hwe TV no so enkwara ni bio
ma say
asa bo some triggers ana
ida ebe bo so twa na say ana afia ko bi asahin for no
we
triggers no
a lot of videos.
Ma
Another.
Wow. Wow. Nyami adva next week.
Oben na think it.
Oben na think it. What? Hey! Girls, you are drinking. So we see about the 2-speed gas against go.
Pilot to know.
It's a pilot today, girls now. Hey! Oh my goodness.
And you tell me this is a gimmick?
Omunya botre.
You deploy deliver medicines.
Drone.
Pilot.
Yes.
So we school. Oh, here's our training.
Wow.
Obi in a form now.
And what control at it.
But do you know they've changed the curriculum?
Yes.
They introduced robot the way into education.
You better hear remedials. All right, I was a 40. Aha, you want to be radio 95.9. Aha, a movement television. So if I'm God na sabedia ku program ni di betrem. Mama fast like say ma we bia wo hwe. Eno Mary, Ubutu Santase, woni anti bi mechamu starita mu nyina no. Mechamu awudu ha. Sa
scholarship.
So
ni say me course wo.
So nya scholarship ni bi.
Scholarship na nya no. Enti say we. Feeding grant. Yeah no. Yeah, lamanka 7 na me ka no. Those days no. Say grant now content ma. Obe won say the certain sector no was school na 88 fee.
Yes.
Because government was not able to release grants.
Now we can nya days in the account. Now say ya MAHAMA time. Now MAHAMA time. Now we tell fee. Yes.
But the scholarship secretary na administrator.
Yes.
Chas.
Yes.
Heads of
assistant
private
headmasters. Me wa mu communicate bebre wa ha. No feeding sika enko. Me obi kura wa ha. They were complaining mo ba ku bi about dormitories. Yes. 2011 Chas, the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, Omushia 2011. I mean, quote to say the dormitory accommodation in some senior high schools is a source of worry to Chas. 2011, why not president?
Mills.
MAHAMA na vice president.
MAHAMA na vice president. Chas 2011. Almost say dormitory any accommodation for senior high schools bino reho na air time. They were calling for increase in feeding fee for the next academic year. 2012 raised the same issue. But you see, free SHS no him. Nkofo bi abopo se pese efeli. Godon. Yewo internal yanom.
Yes.
And yewo
external.
NDC. So yanom. The internal yanom is some of the teachers ni headmasters ni bi.
And you follow. Metro follow.
Yes. Hwe onim say PTA dues aban tua. And so cost some schools are.
Or capture no, your friend development fee.
The PTA dues no.
Yes.
Yeah, but omu use scan mfanye sa PTA project. No, but say wa bele aban. Say be a PTA dues 50 cedi a term. And aban tua amount. Now we koji 50 cedi no.
No, on now association no. The PTA dues in commode bayen and a ban setiska aside on no friend development fee. I would you say men J Akrabia and Pamwa Akrabia because of
no
PTA dues. Into you saska we amount. Dear more person now this a saskan babyano. Monfanya day and fanya.
No, Prof K. PTA dues no na day.
So go down naturally.
Say a board might be for young coming. Yes, boss wa
development.
If kitchen baby as somewhere.
Yes, development. And
Eti mo pese yan 12 minutes so and I say you 2 minutes.
There's some few comments
by your 10 you 50 minutes.
Menka asam kakra.
Okay.
Go down.
Minia.
Data Professor Bodi be show yen. E kire say your co-studio as MPP communicators. Me sure so obi MPP communicator be encounter side with that. The first commenter NDC for na amota use wo introduction ne say bibia beba bia near the asha covid but no so we data na Professor Buadi a display wo hana 2020 2021 obun say
e call form
na nema bibia simiti ase che say adano na mo bonum bi wo ha say mo se wi ase bibi
sensi kwa
yes eno che say na bibi den e koso enti the MPP for can enye ehye bi ye de bo o kan o kasa wo se dum ni adan yo se den
hum ni aham
anem da
hum ni aham omo ni ko se hum ni aham hum ni aham je se omo ni ko se enua abotan ene emframa
we there's a data a chese enye obi no person o ya kwadwo enye obi na o ye incompetent e no on timi nye na djuma enti no de kwa akoshe bibi data no speak to the fact say I am passe BBC. Sana me pesa eti 40 ase.
Anyway, yes.
Media apart from school for ni bi, teachers ni bi. Working against the policy. They say PTA dues are edu ba bi kura mpa. Omo fa kwa bi san GG scale free. Parents ni bi ho. Some schools be on omo say oh, aban sika ni so and I mai. No mo gina so no mo dia GG scale. Me nim obi my classmates in me be say training day. Or accountable school be. I see free SHS in there, yeah, very good. But no as a person now, time no one na free SHS in mind. Na connection wom, na key wom. No key. Say na man for schools near the mobile, betua, we be kakaka more money ade. But the free SHS buy is a free ho. The nam ni sentino. Ni nkofo ni bi wanga so ono an. I imagine say policy in the fight is so that is internal and the monitoring can date. But the external no, which is the NDC no, they've never liked the policy.
Yeah.
But because Oman who say electoral gains in tea, so Oman support to no man share a bet community, and all of a sudden Omo abase Omo
every school be our laptop. Our stores I say the manager almost stock no. Yeah. Our software.
Yeah.
Peter Bonne 470 obi ba adwuma no agya laptop no fi
na say bi mkwa mama laptop say be ya say nya key no man
out ba cho ayi enema mienu na wo holomo NDC for ne easy for asachi ayam biem na
but the end is in there. Easy a resolve.
Okay, fact,
because
ballot printing or ballot.
No. Easy a sign issue the second statement.
So who is going to deal with it? Peter Obeya, Obeka husband now. Because you know, and Peter Becker now Obeka.
That which is no time ni ho. But we see no
organized labor.
The entire make say is a non-issue.
My backing vocal.
Back. No, I have a issue where Peter Becker was. Unyat mra fre David Asante 2020 no mobile printer a ballot papers NDC for the nipa mienu na wo sent nipa ba ko na wo center
yeah
according to David Asante was say edumre bi nipa na o se na ni kumo ko rest ka close wo sorry ya ana mo wi ya ana sisi alo mo practice obule le kwa lo okodai o
our back press
okodai wo sorry ya no wo se wi ya
electoral commission
yes
educate political parties or say request for party agents for the printing of notice of poll and ballot papers. I bring your warm greeting from the electoral commission and trust that this letter finds you well. This comes to inform you that the commission will commence printing of notice of poll and ballot papers for the 2024 general election from Friday 11th October at the following printing houses. And normally stay printing houses are these are internal letter to the political party printing houses and I'm fan to
it's public.
Okay. Baku say new Achimota behind former Peace FM. C Print Limited. One printing house no. Provide GPA digital address to the baby. Then Acts Commercials Odoko behind Hansonic Hotel. Ghana Publishing Company Accra Central, behind Accra Technical University. Back press. Of Anchor. Innolink Limited, North Industrial Area. Fonstart Limited, South Industrial Area, opposite Japan Motors. Checkpoint Limited, South Industrial Area, adjacent Presby Press. And Yasako Company Limited. Latabi Okoshi. So this is the letter I'm going to come out political parties inviting them, some form of agents. Emra etre baby I'm printing a yini na and this issue statement. Say your mom ballot statistics any other. Then EC issued the second statement. Enra I almost say printing of printing of 2024 presidential and parliamentary election ballot papers. The Electoral Commission has taken note of some statements in the public domain to the effect that the Commission has not provided ballot statistics ahead of the printing of the ballot papers for the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. We would like to assure the general public that the printing of ballot papers has not commenced. Printing of notices of poll for the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections, however, begins on Friday, that is NRA. As has always been the case, the Commission will provide ballot statistics to the candidates through political parties and all printing houses before the printing of the ballot papers starts. Printing of ballot papers will only commence after ballot statistics have been provided to all stakeholders. The Commission will not depart from this practice. We urge the public and all stakeholders in the to trust the Electoral Commission to deliver transparent, credible, fair elections come December 2024.
That's every way.
The NDC.
That almost said all kind of saying.
Oh, almost say no. And run. I started the notices of poll first. No more we are no more printing of ballots. Now before say best starting no, provided to the candidates and the political parties no, the ballot statistics no. Say or say printing be a hand more 50 constituency A, 10 constituency B, 4 constituency depending on
it is there 90 for someone to say no.
The moment say or send the ballot statistics no more masanaka easy across static but the actual printing of ballot is in static.
But say this is for say
the issue I think EC should have separated the letters. First one, they should have just issued this letter say we are printing notice of polls.
Yes.
Then another letter will be issued for printing of ballot. Confusion now and is for once EC added they say
they are doing A and B.
But what they should have also known.
But you see,
notice of poll it's always printed first.
Before and they're different from ballot paper.
It's different from ballot. But the NDC,
yes,
if they were sincere, let's say yes, meet you in person.
That's sincerity to all.
Say almost first, not to assume into almost pay yeah. They could have written to the EC.
First to say there, I'm ready to take off from there. Say something a message.
They could have called the EC. Say more the letter we have now yenya ballot statistics yes. 90 they won't do that but look at the tone of their statement
say attacking
the EC again meanwhile the actual printing of the ballot no omunya start you
and the public the person Montia said they say
yes
and based on the working the letters now akunyina no easy for your bonnet
Dabi. Omunya start the printing of the ballot no and almost as practice no say come omo be start here they will provide the ballot statistics
how do you enquire
oka mame chia etiefo whereby why introduce me
my introduce to the dada
okay say ntoko no asati
sebuni and the dibim o the dibim my yen so baja dibim
me ma hwe NDC for so on no mobile election we mo. I think almost sense bibi. And they are finding grounds to say Sadia no almost sense in Asia. No almost that almost supporters to go onto the streets. Me sana me huno.
Okay.
Because what you saw be a director of elections are me no as far as I am aware. Apart from Nooks a year a binomo support to no win here. University of Ghana, no University of Ghana. Me nim say what undertaking any electoral process Ghana da. Whether contesting any election and knowing what elections is about. Elections are about, sorry. Me who be that. When any power my elected no say almost director of elections any IT, almost had the IT account. And yes, now yes start here no almost say almost war. Oma discover massive AEB flaws be a register no more. A year press demonstration first, Peter. After demonstrations, no, omo a press conference, midday there being civil society groups. Peter, I'm say be kan wa ha, and almost say, BBR is in my phone. BBR is in my phone. Samples. And also the depths for the phone. One chile. Omoya Sadia and Omoya Papa. Omoya propaganda say. Omoya propaganda say. And this for Omako requesting for live telecast. Easy and Peneso. And I easy say. Go for Omoya Chantragu so. Live telecast may be. Omoya ya obia political parties and the candidates in Abeshia ya. What we allegation of our evidence about? No. Oba a roofing leak and a mobile of water. And I'll call present here. One funny death now I want to phone no so one fan show biao. Maybe beside her. How did they get? My name say Hannah maybe say BB. How did they get the dead people in the register? Did they put the register no? Omo this year omo so called IT system no na dead people no more one. Because dead people they mean so being a better reporters than EU. Now what you know identify, but they were able to identify it within 24 hours. I mean, fast credit the mom. But credit you know you have to justify it where it matters most. Omo call yeah, omo antima yeah, roofing any nema. Omo IT nipa back home. Oh sorry, a question so beside no asana a 19th century IT system no. Peter. Obisa question na IT consultant e wo EC no. Oh yeah say go for the omo de buy they don't even understand what they have gone through. And omo de buy. Me ya GD say e GD me nya say omo robot system no say ya hwe ya. DC wo 2016 no. DC wo 2020 no. E be say omo. Peter, are you agreeing with me? Oh, said your more present your man share ya DC or 2016, DC or 2020, and share your best or 2020. Oh,
you see, na are when they say, okay, so share electoral commission, IPAC, life in Nigeria. They couldn't challenge any of the easy present here. No, even though more identify a problem now, more evidence, no, more samples about they couldn't challenge it. 1, 2, if your panic can be. Oshe omo presentation na omo yema the so-called civil society organizations now
civil society
no any choice any choice
civil society organizations fair comment I pray for our party oh yes come on civil society organizations omo NDC focus share omo no one of them.
I know they say a pastor, I can't.
Oh,
a pastor 3 years.
Mom, you know me civil society organization.
That's why a pastor.
That's civil society organization. Question our party.
Okay.
Oh, there. The methodology almost use here to identify the so-called errors now.
Discrepancies, no.
Yabe deliver comprehensively a pen. Almost say it you. Methodology. This is a statement I'm presenting to civil society group. I must say they compare the voters register, the 2023 voters register, with the 2024 provisional register given to NDC by the EC by using SQL to query the database to verify the following.
This
is NDC. This is a statement they presented to
SQL. No, almost system no more use.
SQL database system we use to query Maybe SQL identify the dead people. No? We don't know.
I don't know that. IT person.
This is the SQL. But share the EC Papa no can be very striking. Or say system BIA obey you
Yes.
to do an analysis of the register. No?
Yes.
If the system is not in sync
With the system.
with the EC system we use now, you will get assumptions.
Or structured query language, SQL.
SQL.
Or say it's a domain specific language used to manage data, especially in a relational database management system.
Yes.
It is particularly used in handling structured data, that is, data in cooperative relations among entities and variables.
You see, whatever system we use to do checks, you know, if it is not in sync, and I say any idea, any easy system, ubenya assumptions and variations.
Now assumptions and variations no munya no.
Yes.
See em koso.
These people. And this is what is almost bro. No, all jokes are.
My assignment was say SQL was developed by IBM in the early 1970s. SQL was developed by IBM in the early 1970s and became commercially available in 1979.
But seriously, you see, we are NDC supporter, normalist, but you see, so opening for yes, I do we you should be angry with your with your opening bono because okay, use SQL to identify over 50k dead people. SQL.
How? A better chess will be able.
I don't understand. What do you want to ask here? To do analysis any easy system we use. There is a system so it's known.
Yes.
What I say? Now I'm going to system and then no boy bra.
Yes, is high tech.
Some say they are ahead of
EC.
And 2 years when you now call elections.
We are ahead.
Now EC are
presented. We are ahead. We are watching Eagle's Eye.
Yes.
We are ahead of them. They don't know we are catching.
You couldn't challenge any except to say near EC can be a man for can be a matter. And that almost called fake meeting to take a decision.
And when they went to the meeting,
went to the fake meeting, they issued a statement after fake meeting.
Yes.
A statement, you know. Okay. The NDC position on matters arising from IPAC relative to the 2024 provisional voters register. Following the special inter-party advisory committee IPAC meeting held today, that is Tuesday, 1st October 2024. To deliberate on the 2024 provisional register, the Functional Executive Committee, FEC, of the NDC deems it fit to restate the following significant admissions by the Electoral Commission of Ghana. 1. That the illegal transfer of voters due to lack of liveliness test technology as occurred in Pusiga and other constituencies. Pusiga, the easy system no se amount password se wo prof k Cape Coast North or Cape Coast South or KE sir and man phone go no
e de bad
one e go different friend Pusiga
one the free
let me say people when you was me nya problem and then so cry me no arrangement fine pa obey na odwa line na say wa ankoso a me da kwayi me sro kwayi over tie so Pusiga no almost say easy ma regional directors no code to do the transfer and koye transfer no obi akoye transfer of a nipa 38 nipa na okoye sa ade no wo ho no eba the EC management system so the EC even though no na wrong no the EC would have identified it but of course to make it much more say mo be din na security pa no almost some the be liveliness test technology abeka omo system ho ti e ma passcode now cost mpo na bibia
they will know time any bibia nipa na
oye any bibia ina ke nipa nkra ye yinadi so ebio erroneous addition of previous transfers to the current 2024 transfer list say EC say omo ye no technical error no mo print the transfer list no the old one no eba be kan ho ebio presence of corrupted files in the 2024 provisional voters register which the commission claims have been rectified and restored. Corrupted files obi bia wa adwuma IT IBN say it happens all the time. Oh, copy BB from phone so sometimes you can get corrupted nyoma.
Oh yes.
Now is all printed over register
about 18 million.
Ebio a vulnerable EC IT system that is susceptible to data manipulation and infiltration of officials and non-officials of the electoral commission.
More demand no time in the
hey now why you care for won't me nka ayi ni bio
call demand
okay
demand no IT they want
with this background
yes.
The functional executive committee of the NDC has deliberated and decided to accept EC's promise to release to the political parties the corrected or updated version of 2024 provisional voters register for scrutiny.
Okay. See how.
I didn't say you got the first one. A draft.
Yes. Peter. Almost then. After say Omar demonstrated Omar press conference calling for forensic audit. Omoko who reality at the EC IPAC. Yes. So Omar drop here no.
Yes.
No more forensic audit. Yes. But the EC should let them see the ET's IT system.
Yes.
Who does that? So the IT components of IT system, hardware, computers, servers, storage devices, networks, and peripherals. Now software, no, look at what it entails. Operating systems.
Software SQL, nana.
No, IT. When you say IT system, this is a component.
Yeah.
Component is you have hardware. Hardware new computers, servers, storage devices, networks, and peripherals. Now you buy software in your operating systems, applications, and utilities. Then you buy data, stored information, databases, and knowledge bases. Now you come to network itself, infrastructure, LAN and WAN, any internet. Then people, users, they all in the IT system. No. Then you come to people, users, administrators, and support staff. Then you come to the last one, procedures, policies, guidelines, and standards. Then over IT systems and also types. Okay, my major types. Peter, whenever we are here, or be exposed when you now or no one system, they are more be said, the share system, who does that? In any case, that's how login key now can. Peter, only say your website.
Yes.
When you have reporters on your website, you give them the password to log in and do
transact
stories and post stories.
Yes.
But there's also what we call back end.
Yes.
Back end, and your reporter be an ultimate access.
Yeah.
Back end,
Yeah.
So even though more officials don't have the code, the back end, any vital, they can't access it. In any case, registration transfers and your more officials they take data to input into the system
yes.
for it to be included.
Yes.
So how were they going to do that if they
don't have the passcode
to be able to input.
Transact that?
So they have no basis.
No, but in any case, NDC, they have shifted from the original petition on the command.
Oh, they have.
After the IPAC meeting, all the allegations of Murezi, none featured in last statement accepted. Apart from say the Pussiga example, any transfer any transfers are almost say easier a copy all the transfers and the last one deleted corrupted files. But the so-called 6 main issues the 50k people they never mention it in their statement and they've never mentioned it again. 50k people almost registered no.
Have you not seen the forensic audit? The request and they say if there's forensic auditor, then they will be able to go to births and deaths.
Yes.
Get those who are dead. And then do you need forensic audit?
You see that it says almost said Daniel free unidentified voter transfer path sekophobia ya omo transfer ye nim ba bi omo fidi alright ka say ufa card no kra obehu ba bi omo fidi obia o police station be code na yi
prof kill
ade
yeah menua
wọ́n hu niam a NDC focus omo de energy e de wọ́n hu ade omo de omo energy
omo ha mo support
sisi ame no kase by this time MPP trainee omo a omo be ko polling station akwa monitor elections no ekwan a omo trainee den
omo ya ataya omo brew ataya
omo trainee den eniema NDC see the whether reggae election with just the printing of notice of poll fan say NDC for ni ho fan say NDC for kra nko bi ni printing notice of poll
notice of poll no go there
no be na reggae election
okay notice of poll na dey say ye ba beto aba contestants e woni 1 2 3 4 enu ani
obi be ye den the printing of notice of poll awi aba mu wo kan ha say
pathetic
obi wiem
Godon, where
me the kai Bombay
pathetic
2017
they should tell it to the Marines
4th October NDC's biometric is bogus Kwesibocho report Neti Hasi the biometric registration exercise undertaken by the then ruling National Democratic Congress for its members made the party to believe that it had the members to win the 2016 general elections. NDC for na nkasa omo report no kwesi we piece of them online obi a opeso ko check bia betima ko check omo biometric registration omo so omo ye no omo se na we admission che say 40
no but me try no
sa biometric ad number kan unim NDC ya na me ya supporters no but unim social the omo some money that form now no di come they appreciate some of these things unim say on the question constitution mu say on biometric in fact I said tell lead somewhere biometric compilation of members we some register over 1 million crowd we almost on by exhibit unim ade asa no mo ye it's something biometric je photo ID system na Homa capture with details.
Biometric no.
Oh, but Godo, you better want some more.
That was what they tell.
That's what they did. And to them, after 4 years, no go back say it wasn't biometric until they abandoned that whole process. They abandoned that process.
Me be film. Aha, won't me radio. 90
Peter they made argument mention why electoral reform started since 92 NDC for suggest say I implement it mention one
baby Peter
mention one
maybe what you
also baby mention one more there was some baby but mention let him mention
there's no time me patrol I was for higher would be radio Majimu na feel ayinu mo and I was share e movement television so program ni di betire mu me wo Peter hey mapon how can I have such on in my studio ayo mate 80 Peter akoma and wo shekokko no team sabeku so a wo ma me ho ntomi and MAHAMA as managing editor custodian and Mr. Kweku so ho ye de yamiase eti no na afre prof kill why unofficial governor Central Region. Yeah, with Timothy Kumi lines me visa to Central Region. Yeah, dear. And what so? I feel who's a Central Region. All right, 80 year I can't just 20 minutes now. Yes, very soon. Me person young share fight against Galamsey, the position of organized labor, the trace and tense. Na any the UTAG for Sweka. Professor Bodise, one way UTAG member, but Jamia Majwada. The UTAG for iron a good mass. Na no mind illegal. Nyame alma dwada wo pe lecturers bia kan ho na almost UTAG e wo court. Ba member ho audu.
Ade me da wasi. Na Galamsey they are same there e help bia pollution of water bodies obi ani ho a wo support to. Obetumi to gold. Obetumi anya gold without polluting our water bodies. And now be say a forest. E no there obi ani ho a or support.
Dabi.
Nti legal mining there. Nti na aban I say wa pay say we legal man o kwaji license. Ya ma o license na wa ye mining. But asem no akwakoye say it has been very politicized. Say o cannot say one can politicize and we are a hypocrite. One can say the is politicized. O say we a national issue. It's a national issue, but it's also a political issue. Sana yakwa kudru. Na okay, maybe na okay fighter President Akufo-Addo or the fight say or be fighting galamsey. Ye nyina nim. The oye when he came na sensuo no ye clean as snow and Kobe declare say or the presidency at it means that now so na sekra until now declare say me I have a latest voice be a MPP for circulating what he said about insuransu. So we cannot continue like that until now deny a two form say the presidency say or the presidency on the line is say no matter what whether obe lose one or say obe win into yes sir and all fight here the time you put moratorium almost 2 years and you to say temporary ban Peter.
Yes ban about 2 years. Including legal small scale mining.
So no mining now 2 years.
Go for the cash.
And now time oh yes and na bi no mo ya no mo nam. Obi a repeat say obesa akoye bi. Kokubwan. Also obesa akoye de year 2020 no. Satan no mo yes ade no amortero no wo ho no. Na labor unions ni there be UTAC ni there be no mo nyina wo Ghana. Obi a ni ho Satan water bodies no obi a ni ho a civil society for mo ye dede nei. Oh sorry. Omo kasa etia galamsey. Oman
no mo ko leave.
Now water bodies no Satan no na pollute ye. Omo kasa galamsey for no omo nko. Omo vote your mama or winia they'll go back to do galamsey. No be any ho. No statement was issued as far as I'm aware. Me was be issue statement. Satan not water bodies are say. But they did not. Just 2 months to elections, all of a sudden the whole country. In Sua say. 2 years ago, none so say. 3 years ago, none so say. A year ago, none so say. 6 months ago, none so say. But just 2 months to elections. So now say to the extent they say the whole country must stand still and yes declare state of emergency.
Yeah.
Me obi a wo north a ni small scale money license. Yeah, me but say north there Charlie. Macra na involve more than
dollar power
on wa general ni concession wa sinky borehole or the ye ni o see state mining areas na ye declare state of emergency but the bena my and we all know what state of emergency entails. Movement of people, economic activities, livelihoods in now will suffer, and that's what people are calling for. 2 months to elections, you should know there is a motive. Yen na per se yensu be krojin na yen no we are all consent, but you do it in a manner say every night say we are genuinely calling for the jai illegal mining. Now labor unions, organized labor almost start here almost on beko strike. Oma who say other groups no more who say the no may not be the solution. So they decided they began pulling out. GMA, nurses, pharmacists, GPRTU. Omunyana say this is not the way to go. What I was expecting organized labor to do, and they say, look, you have brought a proposal. We have done soldier for Oma invaded the place. We have done
Galam
stop. We have done
Operation Vanguard.
We have done all these things, but the problem is still there. What are the new solutions, sir? Organized labor move profile. Say, Abain, yen taking these steps. State of and one say state of emergency and no. Yan declare state of emergency now. I declare no moratorium on small scale mining in general. Small mining and no now to me state of emergency na be. So I was expecting say organized labor. Look, we have done all this, we have not succeeded. These are the proposals AGD say they buy bet to solve a problem. None. Apart from that, they have not found called the political parties to say the lead, especially MPP and this or my involved in this matter. Say candidates Nana, as a candidate Baumia, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, what are your policies to keep or to stop galamsey? Bring them forward. Fabra, John Dramani Mahama of NDC, what are your policies to solve to keep galamsey? Bring your state of
emergency.
Bring your ideas. Now who say when we now the buy now say this is a friend say line now on person yet to tackle galamsey. Now apart from that, me I was organizing say let them bring them on one platform. John Mahama no Baumia for them to tell Ghanaians how they are going to stop
deal with the galamsey issue.
None. Oman yes sir. Adiana ne say almost chinchina state of emergency ana
state of emergency.
State of emergency. State of emergency or nothing. Bibi ani ho. About who say you know no Marco Kasa. First one they said after 2 meetings almost 6 change now they will still go. And I think there was another meeting. Abai insisted say or persisted. Sorry, that's the word. Say my enshia. Near my say this is what we are going to use to solve the problem. So when they met, I think there was some reasoning.
Yes.
And our opinion say leaders, opinion say look, let's suspend it and look at what Abai saw obey going forward. So when you near man now also obey, then we can come back and do what we want to do. And our opinion. Now, prior to that, now ebinuma
ebima ko pudo aba o se ho
proud to that now as I said other unions Oma withdraw more say they were not going to be part, so it makes sense to say if people you are leading say they were not prepared to chart the power who person will take it makes sense to say you retreat. Organize yourself, and I think that was what to do. Now UTAC, Miami University of Ghana led by Professor Jampo, my name interest or Sadia Wemo
Skanashi
or Sechenchina and even accuse leadership of organized union from impropriety.
Yeah,
of impropriety.
Yes.
One also yatiniama for whom yati say also wakoji sana yeti 5 million Ghana cedis be. To influence
organized labor papa on Adum FM Kasai
Joshua Ansan Mr. Joshua
Bernard Ousu or you
Bernard Ousu or now our boss so
oil for the
organized labor or say or Kasi Binam Rare Kraho or say a man for more make allegation against him or Munya Uja or Muma conscience and near day but near Yan say even when Omo fight Snake Hotel,
yes,
yes. The main problem are now Omo fighting say Abanya Hotel, no,
yes,
and yes, Omo beko demonstration strike,
yes.
Even when Abanka say we giant now, Omo car say, and your Munshi Abanka were giant, Abanka on to hotel, you know, or say there were people I normally did in Stinchina, even though Abanka were giant, still Omo demonstration.
I said, what is the interest?
Adum FM,
but I know Uzu.
Oh, who they men here in the
me have time to look at my friend.
Yes. I say even when and no, Abai say Oboton hotel, so me call strike. Abai okay, me die. Me nyan tombio. So Brian so say we pull out. I say there were people like that at the forefront. Omuka say Omba meeting say change still even though Abai say we die no, Omunko strike. To achieve what?
So Peter.
Oh, you
talk for no almost say. And now me say I think they said they had a second meeting. They